What's up, pigeons? Today is March 22nd, 2025. Nice and sunny day for the birds. So I've been letting these guys out whenever I get a chance. These old birds with some of the young birds. Get them used to flying around. Old bird, we're gonna try to fly old bird this year for the first time. And we got the young birds in here with them, some of the 2025s. Some of them have been doing pretty good. This darker one right here. Anything with like a blue band without a chip band on there. Those are all young birds. But we're not doing any crazy training. The most important thing is just getting them loft fly and know where to come back home. Trap training is going pretty good. Everybody knows how to drop down on the trap. Need them get used to going up in the air, hopefully not fly too far and eventually work their way. Miss Fluff right here, she's always got that little feather right there since she was a kid. I don't know if she got pecked or what, but that's her name now, Miss Fluff. Let them out for the day. It's nice and sunny, pretty cool. Not too much wind. Watch some of the old birds fly. I think in April I'll start tossing these guys a bit, kind of get them ready for old bird flying. Got a young bird up there, that darker one. That's one of the Millman kids, but looks like he's kidding up with the flock pretty good. So eventually these younger guys will pull up with them the moment I release the door open. Sloppy flying, they haven't been out too much this year. Been cooped all winter. That way we don't have to deal with any hawk attacks or anything. We get a few here and there, a couple tree lines they'll come and sit on. That's their favorite tree right there, right by the dumpster. And that power pole over there. Other than that, for the most part, they got enough view to see anything. Yeah, little birds, little crazy flap-arounds. Getting used to their wings. But next year for sure we'll have a new loft built, be similar style to this other than just a bit bigger, maybe double this size, and we'll have it look cleaner than this. But you don't need a fancy loft to fly birds as long as you just keep your birds healthy. I'm a poor man, this is a poor man setup. A poor man can be competitive too. We'll let them hang out for the day and we'll close them up later. Get them time to hang out with in the weather and be birds for a day. So here's the other batch of breeders. These are kind of my main guys. But it's the first silver for the year. Her name is Crystal. That's what my boy Justice named them. These guys are pretty much ready to wean over. I'm just gonna wait for a day or two, but since this year we might not be flying with Twin City Concourse this year and fly with the Heartland, I might be having somebody else handle some of my birds for the nomination race. That's a fun race to be a part of for the guys that are wondering or haven't participated in it. It's 25 bucks a bird this year, and there's a couple prize payout at the end. But it's a good way to get your birds tested, especially if you have different handlers handle your birds and fly your birds. I mean, sometimes it is a system-driven thing. If it only works for you, you kind of want a bird that can be versatile and work for everybody else too. So what happens in your loft, you want to be able to have replicate in somebody else's loft. So I reached out to Buddy G out in Minnesota, Ranger Loft. So last year he trapped one of my nomination birds, so that's how I kind of got to know him. See him, he's handling birds this year, and I reached out to him to see if he can handle 4 of mine. So I'm kind of holding back on weaning some of these quite yet, but I want to get them used to eating on their own and drinking on their own before I send it out to G's Loft. But I'll probably be picking some of these guys. I'm gonna pick Seca 6397's kid. This one I like to take out to Shang's Loft in the Minnesota Classic, hopefully by next week. She's more than ready. She's been looking good, flying and eating on her own. That one will be coming to Minnesota Classic. I'm gonna be naming that bird Minnesota. Kind of represent for them Minnesota bros out there. Let's see how she does. Most likely it's a hen. Where else? There's a little young bird. They're all looking good. They're ready to get weaned over. But got a couple younger ones. A couple of them that just hatched. A couple of these age groups are kind of off, but don't matter to me too much. I'm not doing any young bird training anytime soon, so got plenty of time to let these birds grow out and train them. Right now it's just focusing on producing a team, and old bird will be coming up soon, so maybe be starting to focus on that. It'll be something new. Haven't really flown. Well, I guess I never really raced old birds before, but can't be too much of a difference. As long as the birds come back, that's all we're kind of worried about. It's up to the birds themselves to come home faster. So. That's these guys for now. I'll have a video of my February babies coming up soon. Kind of show them what they look like and how they are right now. February babies, as in the babies that got banded in February. I know we're in March already, but the March babies, they just kind of started at a hatch. Some of them are about a fist size. But these guys moving along pretty good. Not too much hiccups along the way. But they're enjoying their meal.